Hello everyone, this is Father of the Everchosen, back in Total War Warhammer 2, bringing you the second quick battle of the day, this time pitting my Dark Elves against my opponent's Lizardmen. Taking a quick look at my army, I've got some Dark Riders with shields, Vanguard deployed, trying to hide them in this army, or in this wooded area. My opponent unfortunately had some chameleon skinks nearby, so they don't stay hidden, but back to my army. I've got a black dragon here up in the air. I've got 4 units of regular dread spears, each of which has a single chevron on them. I've got the Hellebroni here in the center of my formation. I've got a death hag as my left side commander. She brings... Come on. The death hag brings Chillblade and the Witch Brew. I tried to put her close enough where she gets the Guardian effect. She's got her Helm of Many Eyes, increasing her armor and melee attack. I've got the Master bringing in the middle so that he can apply his Guardian effect to both ladies. He's got the Helm of Many Eyes and Deadly Onslaught. Crone Hellebron leads the army, bringing her full complement, I believe. If not, it is the Cursed Blade, Amulet of Dark Fire, Heroic Killing Blow, Witch Brew, and Gaze of Khaine. And then deployed all the way off to the right is a Scourge Runner Chariot. Looking at my opponent's army, as before, I had said that there were 2 Chameleon Skinks off to their right side. They also have 2 off to their left, bringing their total to 4. They have a grand total of 3 saurus with spears, 4, I should say, one of which being the Legion of Chakwa. And then they have 4 saurus warriors with shields, the Star Chamber Guardian Temple Guard ROR, and Kroq Gar on foot, not bringing, I believe, the Hand of the Gods. Yeah, he's got Swiftness of Itzel, Deadly Onslaught, Sacred Spawning of Shodel, and Cold-Blooded. So he doesn't even have his spear. So starting off very quickly, he gets some shots off on my Dread Spears, and my Scourge Runner Chariot starts taking damage, but it's starting to dish it back. Oh, and I have a Blood Wreck Shrine. The most important unit I should have told you about, the Blood Wreck Shrine. A very good unit, and one of my favorite if you have watched any of my other Dark Elf videos. So, the Blood Wreck Shrine is going to take a nice shot, killing 5. The Chameleon Skinks then take a breath attack from the Black Dragon, bringing their numbers down, but I try to take them with the Dark Riders, but decide better and start sending them after these Chameleon Skinks. Scourge Runner Chariot's getting shot up quite a bit, but it's trying to dish out some damage. Scourge Runner Chariot is very good at the anti-large, and it's very good anti-infantry when it charges into it, but as you'll see going forward, I pretty much let this Scourge Runner Chariot fire all of its missiles before I charge it in, and I feel now, looking at it, I should have been charging down some of these units with the chariot. At this point, my Blood Wreck Shrine is trying to get some more kills. I get my Death Hag, my Master, and Crone Hellebron engaged into the fight. Crone Hellebron and the Master taking on these saurus warriors with shields, and the Death Hag trying to take on the Star Chamber Guardians. Blood Wreck Shrine is also trying to shoot over at the Chamber Guardians, and my Scourge Runner is still trying to take out units back here, still coming up short. At this point, my Dark Riders are pretty much finished. They won't play a very big role in this battle. I kind of box up around this Blood Wreck Shrine, and I keep my Black Dragon moving so that it's not instantly deleted. Coming back here, I go in for an attack, but decide better and just try to keep the dragon moving, trying to get breath attacks off where I can. I've got Kroq Gar engaged with the dread spears over here. Bloodwrack Shrine still firing in here. The Master and Helebron making short work of these Saurus warriors with shields. And other than that, everywhere else, everyone is just engaged. These Scourge Runner chariots, again, what I had mentioned, they're firing and they've gotten one kill. They should be charging into these Saurus spears. They should be over here charging into the Saurus warriors that are about to get melted with some breath. A nice breath weapon there, or a breath attack there. I get the Black Dragon to charge down on these Saurus warriors and then move my Master in to start taking on the Star Chamber Guardians along with Crone Helebron. The Bloodwrack Shrine starts racking up its kills, getting some shots off on these Saurus spears. Kroq Gar still doing very well, racking up 32 kills for himself. The Legion of Chakwa now getting charged by the Black Dragon. And everyone is pretty much engaged at this point. The balance of power is dead even. Scourge Runner Chariot, again, should be charging, should be taking out units. Dread Spears holding, Dread Spears holding, Dread Spears holding. And the Star Chamber Guardians getting brutalized by 3 heroes and the Helebron. But now Kroq Gar begins to assault the Death Hag and Crone Helebron. All 3 of these heroes and the 2 heroes and the 1 legendary lord should be fine against Kroq Gar. Murderous Prowess triggers. Bloodwrack Shrine is slowly but surely racking up its kills, now at 10. The Black Dragon, I try to keep moving, but scrolling in here, you see Kroq Gar going against Crone Helebron, a Witch Elf, and the Master. And at this point, Kroq Gar, lore-wise, this may be a question better suited for Sotek, but if Kroq Gar was on foot, Helebron was on foot, and Helebron had not only a Master with her, but another Witch Elf, and Kroq Gar, for some reason, didn't have his spear or the Hand of the Gods. Kroq Gar is a badass, but without Grimlock, without the Hand of the Gods, without the Spear of Talanksha, I want to say. Don't quote me on that one. But I don't think he would win, especially with these others being so well kitted out. And Kroq Gar does get pretty well steamrolled here. Another breath weapon going down, racking up a few kills on these Legion of Chakwa. But the Bloodwrack Shrine is now engaged in melee, which it is no slouch. I get the Master engaged, and at this point, I take the lead, but my allied troops are much lower than the enemy troops, and I now start using the Scourge Runner Chariot as a chariot, start racking up kills, but at this point, it has so little health, there's not much I can do with it. I should have been doing this the whole game. The Death Hag is rampaging, trying to chase down these skinks, and starts taking a little too much fire. Kroq Gar is getting away, which is not very good for me. And now they finally commit their last line, this fresh Saurus Spear. Taking out my Scourge Runner, my Helebron are holding against the Legion of Chakwa. The Bloodwrack Shrine slowly but surely getting more and more kills. Helebron now at 78 kills. Master at 25. My dragon is routing off. And slowly you're going to see that power shift back towards my opponent. They still have shots on 3 of their chameleon skinks. And that is going to be too much at this point for me. My Black Dragon is trying to terror route off some of these units. Crone Helebron putting up one hell of a fight in here. 95 kills, 28 on this Bloodwrack Shrine, which the Bloodwrack Shrine being in combat, it is -4, or it's providing a -4 and -4 leadership, -7 melee defense to my enemies, and a +4 leadership and +7 melee attack to the friends. It also causes fear, causes terror. It is benefiting from, come on, the Helm of Many Eyes and the Amulet of Dark Fire. So you've got this master at 48. Crone Hellebron is at 114 melee attack, 76 leadership, 830 weapon strength. She's got Guardian on her. She's just tearing through people. At 101 kills, her aura is slowly stripping the life. My Black Dragon comes back with enough to squish Kroq Gar down to 25 hit points, and he bites him, killing him, but the Black Dragon barely has any health left. I need it to get in here and start terror routing off things. Balance of power is still in my favor. I charge back in here, and everything starts to waver. The Saurus Spears are broken. Saurus Warriors are broken. We've got the Hellebronai are broken, but it's not looking great. My master is gone, but the balance of power is, okay, it's falling back towards middle, but this Black Dragon is still doing good. It's almost racked up another chevron at 69 kills, but unfortunately, the Black Dragon is all alone, and it breaks. I've got Crone Hellebron in here. She's at 129 kills. My Bloodrack Shrine's at 43. Everybody is fighting so hard at this point to keep this alive, but the balance of power is now slipping away. Crone Hellebron in here, 133 kills. She is able to just tear through. It doesn't matter that these are some of the most elite low-tier infantry in the game. She will tear through them all day and all night. The Bloodrack Shrine providing good buffs and debuffs. I've got a few Dread Spears left, but it's really the Bloodrack Shrine, Hellebron, and this master is not doing very well health-wise. Hellebron is trying to keep units gone and shatter them. I try to get this Bloodrack Shrine closer. It's still able to fire, but now keeping it in melee, it's no slouch. It's sitting at 27 melee attack, 26 melee defense, but 160 weapon strength, being anti-infantry. So not bad. Causing that terror, attacking in the rear, keeping things going, that is what this shrine is really designed to do. Chameleon Skinks are almost all out of ammunition. This one still has 12 shots though. And you've heard me talk about it before, and it's one of my biggest fears for Total War Warhammer 3. I do not want to see a bunch of Chameleon Skinks go up against something like a Bloodthirster who has a massive hitbox, but they're going to poison it, they're going to hit it because it's got a huge target, they're going to slow it down, and Chameleon Skinks have a speed of 48. If that Bloodthirster drops below 48 speed, these Chameleon Skinks can kite it around, and Chameleon Skinks should not be able to kill even four units of them. Should not be able to kill any sort of higher demon. Master comes back. Hellebron breaks, but goes crazy. She's rampaging, but she's at 185 kills. Bloodrack Shrines in here. We're routing off units. These are all broken. She's firing into the back of them, but nothing is shattering. Everything is breaking and then coming back. And I don't have anything fast enough, and now it is down to just the Bloodrack Shrine and Crone Hellebron. Crone Hellebron sitting at 189 kills, and the Bloodrack Shrine sitting at 63. Really wanting these Chameleon Skinks gone, but how long can I afford to chase them? probably forever, but they do come back. And I get engaged in combat over here. Hellebron up to 200 kills. The Bloodwreck Shrine at 79, but they're too far away now. I'm getting rear charges here, trying to get them back. The Bloodwreck Shrine is almost like Sartorial. It can slip through lines. It is a chariot, but it's with how you can charge it through, it doesn't get hung up like a lot of chariots do. It's much more like either the Mortis engine, or I feel like when I play it, it feels a lot like Sartorial. Balance of power is clearly in my opponent's favor. I only have 2 units left. Kroq Hellebron at 219 kills. This Bloodwreck Shrine at 80. And they're in here, and they're wavering, and things are breaking. But everything is surrounded at this point. Kroq Hellebron desperately trying to keep her leadership high, trying to keep the enemies low, trying to break them, trying to keep them away. But it will end up failing. Unfortunately, Kroq Hellebron and this Bloodwreck Shrine cannot take out the last 300, and Hellebron ends up standing alone at the end. The Bloodwreck Shrine crumbles around her as she slowly siphons off more and more of my opponent's life. And we'll fast forward this to the end. She puts up a valiant fight, earning me a valiant defeat, and I felt it necessary to take that all the way to the end. My opponent gave me an excellent and very fun and very long for Warhammer combat, being around 10 minutes 30 seconds. But looking at the numbers, my spears, save for the Hellebronai, did almost nothing. The Dark Riders with shields did very little. The Scourge Runner, as I said throughout, which was my allusion to losing, should have been charging into these units. And I think that Scourge Runner play would have saved it for me if I could have been taking out things earlier, or could have been doing damage to especially the Saurus warriors with shields, because they're not going to be doing near as much to the Scourge Runner. But the Black Dragon walking away with 73 kills, the Bloodwreck Shrine walking away with 87 kills, both very good. The Bloodwreck Shrine is a favored unit of mine. I know it's got a large hitbox. I know it can be a little slow, but that aura that penalizes your opponent at -4 leadership, +7, or minus is to opponents, plus is to allies. -4 to leadership, -7 to attack, and +4 leadership for you, and +7 melee attack for you is very good. Couple that with the Helm of Many Eyes, Guardian, and everything with the Master and the Death Hag, you have a very strong 4-unit core. The Master, 36 kills, but providing Guardian and the Helm of Many Eyes. The Death Hag, only 22, but those Witch Brews and the Chill Blade effect definitely helped out. And Kroq Hellebron walking away with 266 kills. Almost, well, not almost, more than a third of all the kills went to this one old windbag here, Kroq Hellebron. Her and her wrinkly and or beautiful, depending on how much blood she's bathed in, skin, walked away with 266 kills. She's walking away with some very luscious looking skin. Losing 450 myself. My opponent actually lost 200 units more. The biggest thing was that they kept 1 unit in reserve. They still had ammunition on one of their chameleon skinks. And if they didn't have that ammunition on the chameleon skink, and if he would have charged everything in at once, it would have looked better. If he wouldn't have had any ammunition, it would have been better. If he would have just used, excuse me, sorry. If I would have just used that Scourge Runner chariot as a chariot rather than as that mobile artillery, I think I could have walked away with a victory. Everything was taking 3 brokens to shatter. Nothing would break and then shatter because I wasn't able to pursue it. And that's, I guess, the biggest lesson is that if you break something, pursue it. I should have kept pursuing those chameleon skinks with Hellebrand and the Bloodwreck Shrine, and maybe I would have walked away with a victory. I don't know. But I thank Toasted Scout for a very fun, very, very exciting match, and a very long match for Total War Warhammer, being almost 11 minutes long. A good teaching match, and I thought a good loss of mine to show you. I thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment down below. Tell me something you liked. Tell me something you'd like to see. Just say hi. If you did like the video, please leave a like. And as always, I have been Father of the Ever-Chosen.